How's it going, everybody? I'm SmokeOver13 and welcome back to another NASCAR Diecast unboxing. So I ordered a bunch of diecasts from Circle B due to the Black Friday sale. I finally got all the packages. I also stopped at Walmart, also went by Perkins Racing, and got more diecasts to show every single one of y'all what diecasts I got. Now let's get into them. The first ones I'm going to show you are the ones I picked up at Walmart. I can't believe my Walmart actually had diecasts. It was a lot of people at Walmart. Luckily, I was able to get majority of them, and I'm actually missing a couple from this wave. So the first one I'm going to show you is, I love this paint scheme so much and I'm happy I got it. This is the Mark Truex Jr. Interstate Batteries number 19 Toyota Camry. It says Interstate 70 years. I didn't know it's been that long for Interstate Batteries, but I love this paint scheme a lot. I like this one better than the ones they had this year. The lightning on the look of the 19 with the white 19 and the Interstate Batteries, it just looks amazing on this car, and I'm pretty happy I picked it up. The next one I'm going to show you is the Ryan Blaney Body Armor Sports Water paint scheme. He actually ran this at Atlanta when I went early this year, and I actually did get the Gold Series version of this, and now I finally got the authentic version. I thought he was going to actually win at Atlanta when we were there, and that would have been awesome. I know the scheme is kind of simple, but it is a really nice looking car. So got another Ryan Blaney added to the collection. We have a Brad Keselowski King's Hawaiian Rolls. I like the King's Hawaiian paint scheme, especially from last year and this year. The paint scheme looks really good, and also I thought he was going to win at Atlanta early this year. Even though this is from 2022, but the 2023 still looks pretty good. And I do like this one, especially with the blue on it. The orange on it looks really good too, and I like it. The next one is the Daniel Suarez Slam paint scheme. This paint scheme is cool looking. I like the red and white on it. There is some kind of thing inside with the race car. I don't know if you can see it. It was like a piece of plastic is stuck inside. Don't really have a whole lot of Daniel Suarez diecast, so added this one to the collection. We have a Smithfield Eric Almirola diecast. Since Eric Almirola is retired and Noah Gragson is taking over the 10 car, pretty glad that I actually have another Eric Almirola. And now Eric Almirola is going to race for JGR part-time in the Xfinity Series. Definitely looking forward to that. It might see a Smithfield JGR car sponsor. We'll see. Pretty nice that I got an Eric Almirola car. Next one is the Christopher Bell Yahoo paint scheme. I really like the purple on it. The purple looks really good on it. Christopher Bell has some really good paint schemes in his career, and I do like the Yahoo scheme. And I do remember him racing this paint scheme at Bristol night last year and almost won that race until he blew a tire. But it's a really cool car. Now I'm really excited that I finally found this one. I've been wanting to get this one for a very long time, and this diecast is probably my number one from that wave, the one that I've been trying to get. I finally got the Kimi Räikkönen diecast. F1 champion, the Iceman. It was really cool seeing him race in NASCAR. And he has ran in NASCAR before, but never in a cup race until last year. He ran a truck race, I remember, at Charlotte. Then he decided to do a cup race. So it's pretty cool that they finally made a Kimi Räikkönen diecast for the Authentics. This is the one that I mainly wanted and finally got my hands on it. So I went by Perkins the same day I went to Walmart the last Saturday. I actually picked up some diecasts from Perkins. The first one I'm going to show you is Jimmy Johnson's Carvana number 84 paint scheme. Since Jimmy Johnson only ran a couple races last season, I do like his Carvana paint scheme. And now since he's still with Legacy and they're switching to Toyota, things are going to be different. The last season he ran with Chevrolet. I think the 84 looks really good, but overall I can't wait to see what Jimmy Johnson will do in the season 2024. This is one of my all-time favorite paint schemes from 2023. We got the Eric Jones STP paint scheme. This car looks beautiful. He ran this at North Wilkesboro for the All-Star race. It looks so good. Everything about this is just fantastic. Since he's going to Toyota next year, seeing the Toyota 43 is gonna take some time to get used to, but I'm looking forward to the next plans for Legacy Motor Club. Next one we have is the Joey Logano Bristol Dirt Win. I was actually at this race when he won. And when he won in this truck at one of the last dirt races ever for Bristol, it's got some dirt on the windshield on it, if it will focus. There we go. Looks really good. He pretty much dominated this race. He also won the very first Bristol Dirt Cup race as well in 2021. I was at all of the Bristol Dirt races. It was a fun experience, but they're going to run it on concrete next season in the spring. So no more dirt races anytime soon. Pretty nice that I got this. Next one is the Chase Elliott throwback. He ran this scheme at Darlington for the Goodyear 400, and it was on Happy Mother's Day as well. It's a really cool throwback and also very nostalgia because of the 9 and Bill Elliott running that paint scheme for Ray Everham Motorsports. Such a really cool looking car. The next one is the Alex Bowman throwback. So basically Josh Berry ran this paint scheme because Alex Bowman got injured in a dirt race. This throwback is an honor to Alex Bowman's spotter Kevin Hamlin. Alex Bowman and Kevin Hamlin work really well together, so Alex did a throwback for him. Really cool looking car. I like the paint scheme on it. Too bad that Bowman wasn't able to run it, but it's a really cool looking car seeing on the racetrack. Since I got all my packages from Circle B Diecast, it's a lot of 164s. The first one I'm going to show is this beautiful 2-car set of Chase Elliott and Jimmie Johnson. This was the pass the torch moment for these two when Jimmie Johnson pretty much passed the torch to Chase Elliott. And what's really cool about this one, it opens and you got the Chase Elliott and Jimmie Johnson diecast inside, and it's got pictures of Jimmy and Hendrick, and it's got Chase Elliott. And Chase Elliott won the championship that year. It's cool, it's got a picture of Chase Elliott hugging Jimmie Johnson, and Jimmie Johnson retired after the 2020 season. And for what I paid for this, it was worth the price. Pretty happy I finally got this. I never owned this, and it's just a pretty nice set. Okay, we have a 2018 Austin Dillon throwback that Dale Sr. race. It's a throwback that he ran back in 2018. I love this paint scheme a lot. We have the 2020 Austin Dillon throwback as well, paying a tribute to Junior Johnson. And the crazy thing about this paint scheme that Austin Dillon almost won the Southern 500. He really sent that car trying to get to Kevin Harvick's back bumper, but it was too late. But Austin Dillon was there trying to win the Southern 500 in this paint scheme. Imagine if he actually did win in this car. That would have been a huge upset compared to his other win from Texas that same season. And he was also in the playoffs too. That would have been crazy. This one is a 2022 Bubba Wallace Dr. Pepper paint scheme. This is a really cool looking Dr. Pepper paint scheme. He's got other ones I want to pick up as well, but I missed out on it for the sale. My only downfall about this car is the 23 is kind of like messed up on it compared to the other side, but no matter what, it is a nice looking diecast and pretty cool that I picked it up. We have a Austin Cindric number 2 Keystone Light paint scheme. I really miss when Miller was on the number 2 car. It was just an iconic sponsor and paint scheme they'll throw on the number 2 car. I do like this paint scheme. It looks pretty cool, and I saw this in person at Pocono despite him hitting the wall, but it's a cool looking car. We have the Body Armor Edge Ryan Blaney from 2022. He ran this in the Coke 600 in 2022. Unfortunately, he wrecked out, but I do like this paint scheme. It looks really nice. A lot of different colors on this paint scheme, but it looks good. We have a Kevin Harvick 2023 Busch car. The Busch Light paint scheme, I like this one because the paint scheme on the diecast looks reflective. It's like a metallic look on it, and it looks good for a 164. And on these, as you can tell for the 2023 cars, it will have the Forever Champion since Kevin Harvick retired after the 2023 season. But I love Kevin Harvick's paint schemes. They look absolutely amazing, and saw this on sale, which it shocked me, and had to add it to the collection. We have a Kevin Harvick 2021 throwback. He ran this paint scheme from the North Carolina race at Rockingham in 2001, the week after Dale Sr. passed. They changed the number to the number 29, and he ran this exact paint scheme. I didn't have this car, but I have the 2001 164 of the Good Wrench car, and now I finally got the 2021 car, pretty much 20 years of Dale Sr.'s death at the time, and I finally got the Kevin Harvick throwback. Another 2023 diecast I got, the Castrol Edge Brad Keselowski. I picked up the Chris Buescher diecast of the Castrol Edge paint scheme, but I didn't have the Brad Keselowski. I saw this on sale, and I've been trying to get some more Brad Keselowski diecasts in my collection, and the RFK Racing paint schemes look fantastic, and trying to get as many as possible. We have the Kyle Busch 2022 Toyota Camry Ethel M chocolates. Now, I don't recall trying this type of chocolate, but I do like this paint scheme on the number 18. Unfortunately, M&M's is not with Kyle Busch anymore, or JJR, they're not with NASCAR anymore. I still wish they were. I think the mint color looks really good on it, and pretty cool that I picked it up. We have the 2022 Eric Jones Southern 500 win. I was not expecting Eric Jones to win the Southern 500, but I wanted to see the number 43 car in victory lane, and it was awesome seeing him win that race. And this thing is covered in confetti except for the windshield. Winter Circle version will have the covered windshield with confetti, but I got the gold series of this car, and it's just a nice race win diecast. I should have paired this one with the Kyle Busch because I actually got the Kurt Busch Avon Health 2021 car. I always like Kurt Busch. He's always a nice guy. The Avon Health paint scheme looks pretty cool, despite it doesn't have the Monster Energy logo on it, which kind of ruined the scheme a bit. But the car is nice looking, but not a bad looking car. I wish the Monster Energy logos were on it. And I try to get as many of the Kurt Busch, but this is the only one I saw that was on sale. I picked up the Kyle Larson Bristol win. This Valvoline scheme from 2021 has been on a heck of a great year, winning at Nashville and then winning at Bristol. And being at the Bristol race and seeing him pass Kevin Harvick after what Kevin Harvick and Chase Elliott's incident, I thought Kyle Larson was going to wreck on the front stretch. It was a pretty wild race. It seems like they kind of messed up the 5 on the driver's side because it looks up, and on the other side it looks perfectly fine. So I'm not too sure on this, but overall, love this paint scheme, love the race version of this, and what a day. What a day to be there. We have the Martrex Jr. Sherry Strong 2021 Camry. He actually ran this one at Bristol, the same race Larson won at. I love the teal blue on it and the orange on it, and it's got the gold playoff banner on it. Makes it really nice looking in person. Really nice looking paint scheme. I love collecting the NASCAR Classics series. We have the Richard Petty Firecracker 400 200th win. He won this race at Daytona in 1984. On the other side, you can see the tire mark on it. The 164 is really detailed, and I always think the NASCAR Classic 164s are always detailed. It looks really good for a 164. I actually have the 124 of this autograph in my collection. Now I finally got the 164. We have the Jeff Gordon 2000 Richmond win. I'm not too sure on this one though, because the DuPont logos looked really small, and I'm not too sure about it. I gotta look at the actual car. But either way, the paint scheme looks great on it. It looks really cool. It's got some markings on it, but it looks really good. We have the 2021 Ross Chastain McDonald's car when he used to ran for Chip Ganassi. The paint scheme is okay, but I actually didn't have a whole lot of Ross Chastain when he ran the 42 car, and I thought this paint scheme looks pretty unique, so I decided to pick it up. Got Ross Chastain McDonald's throwback from 2021. This is pretty much a Jimmy Spencer throwback car. It's very simple paint scheme, but it's nostalgic again, and it looks really cool. It's just beautiful. It's just a beautiful looking car. We have a Chase Elliott 2021 Road America win. I'm trying to collect all of Chase Elliott's race wins in his career, and this is the Road America win. I didn't have this one. And what's really cool about this car, I don't know if you can see it, but it has like residue, like beer residue on it, where they were celebrating in the beer comes down on the car. It looks really cool, and I love that type of detail on these diecasts. And I actually really like this Chase Elliott paint scheme. It's one of my favorite Napa schemes. We have Chase Elliott's 2021 Coda win. That race was pretty insane because of the rain and weather and everything. We saw Cole Custer getting into Truex. It was just complete mayhem. And Chase Elliott ends up winning the race because of the weather. It just got too bad. I actually like this Luminar paint paint scheme. I know the number 9 teal is odd looking, but I think this car looks really cool, and it's just nice looking to me. A Dale Earnhardt Jr. Fight Hunger Pro Invitational iRacing car from 2021. It's got Hellmann's on it, and this sponsor is pretty much a Walmart sponsor, and on the other side it's got like Lipton tea on it. I can't remember the exact race this was ran for iRacing, but it looks really good. I like it. We have Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s 2017 Chevy Truck Month paint scheme. It's nothing too big on it. The only change is the associate sponsor. Instead of Nationwide, it says Truck Month, the Chevrolet logo on it. It's pretty much the same primary paint scheme. It's just the associate is different. I actually wasn't planning to get this one because sometimes I don't like rewatching races of my favorite driver getting in an accident. I don't know why though, but this is one of them, and I ended up picking it up because it was on sale. I got the Dale Jr. Checkers or Wreckers car that he ran at Bristol. So basically what happened is Kevin Harvick got it in the back of Denny Hamlin battling for the lead, and it ends up tagging Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin goes into the inside wall. Denny Hamlin goes and shoots up the track and ends up hitting Dale Jr. Completely tore the door off the 88 car, but overall they got the car back out. They duct tape an 88 on the driver's side. I really like this Diet Mountain Dew paint scheme, but it's cursed. It's so cursed. Pretty cool addition for a Dale Jr. collector and a big Dale Jr. fan despite what happened. It's just pretty cool they actually came out with this car. And also, this is a little bonus that Circle B sent me. They sent me a little picture of Dale Jr. and Dale Sr., a Sam Bass artwork, and I got a Jeff Gordon trading card, and they sent me a Bobby Labonte trading card. We are finally at the last bit of the unboxing. I have two 124s I'm ready to show y'all. Let's get to it. The first one I'm going to show you is one of the diecasts I did not have in my collection, and I finally got all of his race wins right now. This is the Alex Bowman Pocono win from 2021. Since I took it out of the box so you can see it a little bit better. Now, it does have some dirt on it. It's got some dirt on the diecast for sure. I was so settled that we were going to finish second in that race, and Larson blows the tire. We went by Larson, and holy moly, I was cheering like crazy. What a day to be a Bowman fan, and was not expecting that we would pull off Pocono. But either way, it's a cool looking diecast. It looks amazing, and this is by far my favorite Ally paint scheme. He actually did put up a good fight against Kyle Larson until Larson passed him with a couple laps to go. But overall, it's incredible that we won that way. It sucks for Kyle Larson, but we'll take it. A win's a win. And Bowman actually led 16 laps in that race. I obviously would have loved to see that car with confetti on it, but they had to race again because it was a doubleheader for the Cup Series, and Kyle Busch ends up winning the last one. The final diecast that I got, here it is. It says Hendrick Motorsport exclusive. Then it's got the numbers on it. Lionel Racing, the official diecast of NASCAR. It's a slip cover. Only way you can ever get these if you order a autographed diecast from Hendrick. And this one is so cool. This is the Kyle Larson Martinsville win signed from 2023. Let's check out this beauty. Here it is. It looks fantastic. There's the signature on it. It's got the Hendrick authentic sticker on it. What I recall from this race, it was passing Joey Logano for the lead, and then set sail, never looked back, and ends up winning at Martinsville. Really good win. And seeing him win at my home track just to mark it off his bucket list, finally getting a grandfather clock. The paint scheme looks really good. All the confetti on it looks really, really good. The rear window has more on it compared to the front side, but it's also more on the driver's side as well in the rear side compared to the passenger side. It's a nice looking race win diecast. Y'all know how much I love the race wins, and especially seeing the actual car win, going to victory lane and everything. I always pick them up no matter what driver it is, no matter what. I just love collecting a piece of history. Saw him win many times, but it's just really cool seeing that number 5 car back in victory lane. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoy, hit that like button and subscribe for more if you want more NASCAR diecast videos. I will be posting stuff on other social medias, making other TikTok videos, posting them on shorts, do a lot of fun things with NASCAR. Thank you all for watching this video. Thank you all for an incredible year. I should be having something ready for you guys for New Year's Eve. Love every single one of y'all. Merry Christmas and stay gold.